Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Washita Valley. We got a lot to do today. It is a Saturday. I'm just getting off work just now, and we're headed to the dealership. We're going to the John Deere dealership. That is, if I can talk. Gonna order some new parts for my project. After that, I'm gonna go home and grab some lunch, and we're gonna go square bale some oat straw for Kurt. If you'll remember from the last episode, Kurt got his summer harvest kicked off with a little oat patch right there by his house, and we're gonna go square bale that for him. Looks like Steve has got his combine in the field. Saw his sweet truck back there. There's his tractor with his grain cart, and it looks like up there over the hill, he's in the combine. Now, if I sound a little funny, it's because I've got the makings of a cold coming on, I believe, which is not going to be fun because a cold in the summer when it's hot and I've got things to do is not going to be much fun. Holy cow, look at that. Whoa, that is some serious heavy metal they got on the lot today. I wonder when that stuff showed up. Man, there's combines in the back too. I'm going to have to quiz Jaime on what this is all about. There's only one person in the area that I can think of that would take delivery of that much equipment at one time. Let's hop out here and see what Jaime has to say. Looks like they've got some new stuff, or not some new stuff, but some used stuff on the lot as well. Some new used stuff on the lot. Huh. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see what he says. Hey, amigo. What's going on? Hey, Jaime. I came in to order those parts for my new project. You guys have got some serious new iron out there on the lot. Oh, you like those? Shiny, huh? Those are Gus's new ponies. I could have guessed that, I suppose. Looks like he's swapping out pretty much everything. Yeah. He bought enough to get the multi-unit discount. Came close to buying a sprayer, too, but decided to hold off. And that's another story. You ready to order those parts? You want black, green, or yellow? Alright, well, I'm going to check this new stuff out while I'm here. Yeah, I guess Jaime was telling me that as far as powered equipment goes, Gus is pretty much trading out his entire fleet. He's got two identical tractors here. I mean, they're not identical, but as far as power and transmission and that sort of thing goes, they're identical. He's got a pair of 8Rs, both 410s. Only I guess Gus was going to do like a comparison between the 4-track model and the four big tire model. Guess he's going to do a compaction study and try to do some scientific testing and some study to see in the end which is better, long tracks or wide tires. And I see that the twins are getting replaced. I'm sure they'll be devastated, but I gotta say, these are some pretty good looking tracked units. And I found out that new little 6M that showed up a few weeks ago, that is actually Gus's new tractor as well. They're just waiting for some parts to show up on it so they can swap them out. And also, these new S790s belong to Gus. I guess apparently he was really sweating these things because, you know, wheat harvest is here. I mean, it's ready to get going, and he was not pleased with John Deere because it took so long for them to get his stuff in. I guess so. You guys don't know this, but Callan has got another dealership. This is actually a really small dealership for them. They haven't always owned it. They didn't build it. They bought it just a few years ago, and I guess both these combines came to another dealership, a bigger dealership, physically bigger, and they did all the setup and the and all the work to get them ready to go. And he's got a matching set of 45-foot flex drapers to go with them. Well, that's enough of that. Some pretty interesting stuff. I wish I could get up and climb all over them, but not my stuff. So I guess it's just time to get on with what we need to do next. I'm gonna go home and get something to eat, and then we're gonna go bale some straw. All right then. Stopped in here at Mom and Dad's. Had something for lunch. As you can see, the round bales are for the most part all still here. Now they have the people that Dad sold them to. They have started coming in and hauling some of them out. They've got a drop deck semi, and they've been loading them with a track skid steer. They should be done. I don't know. I would guess most of these will be gone this afternoon, and then otherwise probably they'll finish up on Monday. Now, if you'll notice over here, there are some square bales, and Dad wanted me to leave. He wanted me to leave one windrow there of grass so that we could test out the baler. And I have to say, the baler worked quite well, and we didn't really have to do much of anything other than we didn't have to do much of anything to it other than just, take some of the mechanisms apart, the knotter mechanisms apart, just clean them up really good, grease them, oil some things, and that was pretty much it. Otherwise, the thing runs very smooth, very well. You can tell, when we're taking the knotting mechanisms and off and all that it hasn't seen much use. So I feel pretty good about the overall condition of the square baler. Let's go bale. Okay, we're going to go right down here, and we're going to get started in this same corner in which we started the combine. Now, if you'll notice, as I mentioned back in the last video, we've got a lot of hay here to get baled for Kurt, but it's not going to be square baled. It's going to be round baled by and large. It's probably pretty close to being dry enough, so I would say maybe, let's see, today's Saturday. I don't know, I might do a little bit of something tomorrow. Probably not likely. Probably gonna be Monday evening when I come and start raking this and start getting it baled. Alright, let's get on. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode. As you'll notice, up the top right, I did get paid today. However, most of that money is already spent because whenever I stopped at the dealership, I bought almost $1,600 worth of parts. So Monday, when those come in, I'll have to pay for those. However, those parts that I bought, and you guys don't know yet what they're going on, but the parts that I bought should increase my productivity by a large margin. This little patch of oats right here, you know, if you remember from the previous episode, the yield on the oats themselves was pretty outstanding because it was an excellent stand. And that said, the straw was also quite good. It seemed like this thing was just putting bale after bale after bale out. But you'll have to remember, I was square baling behind a combine. So I was square baling a 30-foot wide windrow, basically. This little patch of oats right here, it made, let's see, it made 284 bales altogether. So if I do 284 and I multiply that by $1.25, this little baling job that I did just this evening, you know, not including the costs associated with running the baler, running the tractor, etc. My gross profit from this little baling job that I did here is $355. So $355 combined with the money that I got paid today from the co-op and from the little bit of work that I did for Steve, not Steve, a little bit of work that I did for Kurt. You know, the other day when I combined this little oat patch. The money that I got paid today, plus the money that I'll make, that I'll get paid for this little baling job, should just cover the parts that I bought or that I ordered this afternoon, and just have enough money left over to put some fuel in my pickup and fuel in the tractor. Well, guys, thanks a lot for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and stay tuned because we've got more things to come. And probably the next episode, you're going to get to see a new piece of equipment. Well, I use the term new. I'm going to use that very loosely. So, thanks a lot, guys. Please comment because I love the comments. Like and subscribe if you like and you want to subscribe. And we'll see you next time.